the signal to the radiometer. The radiometer, also known as the radio receiver, measures the radio signal that is received. It amplifies the signal, and then the signal is usually processed by a computer, and we can see this here, the computer, then a computer recording devices, and then it goes to displays analysis system.
Okay, but can you tell us some of the history of the radio telescopes? Which one was the first radio telescope?
Okay, let me remember. The first radio telescope was built by Rod River in 1937. He was an American engineer who dedicated his life in the study of radio astronomy.
And does the size of the radio telescope affect the kind of waves received?
Surely, the size of the radio telescope depends on the length of wave that you want to receive. Radio telescopes only receive a determined wavelength or frequency. By examples, from 0.4 to 46 GHz. If you want to be specialized in millimetric wavelengths, the size of telescopes may be small. If you want to receive in centimeter wavelengths, then the diameter may be about 100 meters.
And how can normal Earth waves can affect the radio telescopes?
Some waves, like TV or other human signals, may interfere with the radio telescopes. So the radio telescopes are often built outside and far from the cities. This is also done to be able to receive wave signals from the space.
And can you tell us some of the major observatories of radio telescopes in the world?
Okay, first of all, in Australia exists the initial diameter is 64 meters, approximately. It was 380 kilometers from Sydney. The frequencies that this radio telescope can observe from 0.3 to 43 gigahertz. It started this function in 1961. It was famous for its reception of the television images of the first man on the moon in 1969.
Of the moon, okay.
Yes.
So can you tell us about another radio telescope?
Yes. Okay, Effelsberg radio telescope. In Effelsberg, Germany, was another radio telescope, Effelsberg. The dish diameter is 100 meters. It operates at frequencies between 0.8 and 96 GHz. It was inaugurated in the radio telescope of Rotterdam has one of the biggest dishes of all the telescopes. It measures 600 meters. It is located on Bolshoi Selchuk, Russia. And started his functions in 1975. It operates with frequencies of 610 MHz to 30 GHz.
So this is a really big radio telescope.
Yes, such a big telescope.
Yeah. Can you tell us about another radio telescope, please?
Yes, this is the Arecibo telescope. It is located in Puerto Rico. It has a diameter of 305 meters. It was inaugurated in November 1st in 1963. Arecibo system operates at frequencies from 50 MHz up to 10,000 MHz. It appears in the movies of GoldenEye and Contact.
So this is such a really known radio telescope.
Yes,
right?
the most commercial telescope.
Yeah.
Finally, we have the Lowell telescope. It has a diameter of 76.2 meters. It is located on Cheshire in the UK. The first light was in August 1957. The dishes had a diameter, as I say, of 76.2 meters, remember that, and operates up to 5 GHz.
So these were really interesting. So thank you very much.
Oh, thank you
very much for visiting us. And now let's go to some fast news with Jorge Gallegos.
Fast news. On other news, we have that the player David Beckham has moved from LA Galaxy team to the Mexican called team Las Chivas de Guadalajara. This is a very strange tradition because he's breaking with the basis of this team, which only had Mexican players, and he's a foreign player. But even though the new acquisition of this player, Chivas of Guadalajara will be the worst team in the world. Now we're going with Martin Villers, that is in another part of the world.
Thank you, Jorge. I'm here in Puebla to see the great millimetric telescope. It's the most powerful radio telescope of the world, and it captures all the microwaves from the space subjects.